What's up, y'all? Back at it again. Now you see the glow? Woo, Leroy. Hey, man. Real talk. There's something that's been going around trending. 2 words. Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence. Do you have emotional intelligence? Well, these are my thoughts about that saying, emotional intelligence. I did look up the definition of it. In so many words, it's having the ability to control your emotions, understand your emotions, while also understanding the emotions of other people. It's like you're supposed to have the discipline. It's the discipline to control or to understand your emotions, and discipline yourself while you're in your feelings, while also being considerate of other people's feelings as well. So it's almost like you demand that people understand your feelings in a way, but also you should be considerate enough and sensitive enough to be the same way towards other people and their feelings, which I don't think the people that's pushing the emotional intelligence thing is really doing that. I think they just do a one-sided part where they're telling people they don't have emotional intelligence, but they're not really living up to the definition of the emotional intelligence part. I think some kind of feminist group out there, I don't know who invented that. It ain't been in the dictionary that long, emotional intelligence. It's like oil and water. A lot of people don't make a lot of intelligent decisions when they're in their feelings, when they're emotional. So I don't even know why that's even connected right now. But I almost feel like emotional intelligence was put out there to replace emotional control. Do you have emotional control? You can claim to have some emotional intelligence, huh? Okay. But do you have emotional control? Do you know how to control your emotions to where you're not attacking people and you're not acting crazy when you don't like something about what somebody said or did? Do you have emotional control? Which one is more important? Emotional intelligence or emotional control? Because when you know how to control your emotions, then that means you're intelligent enough not to let your emotions get the best of you and you do something unintelligent. Come on, man. Emotional intelligence. What the hell? Who came up with that? Intelligence is one thing. Emotions is another thing. A lot of intelligent people make a lot of dumb decisions. And usually it's when they're in their feelings, when they're feeling a certain way. Someone made them feel a certain way. But emotional intelligence, you're supposed to have the control enough. You have to have enough control enough to understand why you're feeling that way. And then also be sensitive to the feelings of other people too, which could possibly prevent conflict. But I think that saying needs to be switched around. It needs to be emotional control. Do you have emotional control? Damn your emotional intelligence. I don't give a damn what the hell you think you are emotionally intelligent at. Do you have some damn emotional control when you get in your damn feelings? Or do you erupt like Tasmanian devil, and then after that, you start saying, well, you have no emotional intelligence. You don't understand me. Come on, man. You got to make this shit make sense, dog. Emotional intelligence. Forget out of here. Have some emotional control, men and women. Control your emotions. Don't nobody give a damn about your emotional intelligence. Some of the smartest people in the world still get disrespected. Kill all that shit. Control your emotions. Do you have emotional control? Not do you have emotional intelligence. That's someone who lives their lives all in their feelings, trying to make people, that's just someone trying to make people understand why they do things out of their feelings. And it's like saying, well, I did this because you don't understand me. You don't have any emotional control. I burned that person's house down. I slashed those tires because, that person had no emotional control. They didn't understand what I was going through. Or if a guy just says something, well, shit, I killed my wife and my kids because my kids didn't understand me. I couldn't be emotionally connected with them. They have no emotional intelligence to understand my emotions. Get the fuck out of here. Emotional intelligence. Emotional control. A doctor in California recently drove himself and his wife and his two children off a cliff. What they call it, the devil slide or some shit like that. Off a cliff. They miraculously survived. They all four survived. And they were all awake and coherent when they arrived. Do you think this man has some emotional intelligence? Do you think it took, come on, man. This man was a doctor. So he's very intelligent, but something happened. Maybe, who knows what was going on? It ain't none of my damn business. It could have been he was fucking up. She was attacking him, getting on his ass, or maybe he found out something about her. Who knows? But in that present moment, he snaps. And he ran them off the road. He was like, fuck it. I'm going to take us all out. And the universe, God said, oh no, you're going to get this work, bro. Do you think it's because he didn't have emotional intelligence, or is it because he didn't have emotional control? I'll wait. Because your emotional intelligence don't mean nothing. But your emotional control means everything. It could mean everything, a matter of life and death. So, ladies and gentlemen, damn your emotional intelligence. Master your emotional control, and you will be just fine.